Yo, what is up, guys? Andy here, back again with another video. I just wanted to make this video to go over some of the trades I took today and yesterday because I feel like it can be really educational, when you're day trading options as well, while also looking at futures like side by side. So we'll go over, the first trade that I took, which was on NQ, and which is the way I figured out how the Qs were going to go up today. So let me do this real quick. There we go. So I have this Fibonacci level drawn out from the day before on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday when we had this tremendous drop, right, last Thursday. So I have the Fibonacci retracement here, and as you can see, the next day on Friday we hit it, and then we reversed all the way back down, almost down to the 23.6 level, but we didn't. We were there, but we made some nice support here. If you guys look at these candles, this is the 15-minute. So yeah, we made support, and then the first trade, right, I took right here at 25.94, which is around here, right, and I held it all the way up until like over here, pretty much. I held it for 200 plus points, so it was like a $17,000 trade, which I took with pretty much zero drawdown. Well, I was break even here, and then we pulled back here, but that was only 11 points, which I thought was going to happen anyway. So yeah, I just held it because the trend was strong. Asia was taking it up, and then I wasn't awake for this, but London took it up too. And then I knew when New York opened, it was going to go down, and then London was going to take it down a little bit. But I held it. It was a 170 point trade, not 200, but 170 points. And yeah, it was a nice trade. And the reason for me taking this trade was, if you look over here, we were just bouncing right here off the 38.2 level. So I knew it had to have some sort of significance. And it opened right here, right? We dumped, and then we went all the way back, and we were just hanging around here, and we were just flagging, over and over. And so I had this 2581 had an alert created for it, and yeah, it started going up. It was looking nice, and I knew the next target was the next fib level at 2736. So I was really confident that it was going to go up, and so I bought in at 25.94 because of this interest that we were showing in this area right here. We just kept consolidating back and forth. I don't know what that is. Okay. So back and forth. So I decided to take that trade. And if you guys see here, this is Lux Algo's Smart Money Concepts thing. So, this popped up as well, showing nice support in this area. So that was the first trade that I took. And the second and third trades that I took was actually using futures to take a trade on the ETF QQQ. So let's look at that. So the second trade I took here was a call on the Qs at 10:30. At 10:38, I took the trade. I'll maybe post it. I don't need to. I wanted to say I would post a screenshot, but I don't need to. But 10:38, since you guys are already in the server. So 10:38 is like around here, right? And I took the trade right here. Why? Because we were coming down into that area of support that we established the day before, So that's the reason why I took a trade here. And yeah, I did hold it all the way through here, but that's not that terrible of a hold on the Qs. So this is the bottom that corresponds to this bottom right here. So I was watching the futures chart, and I saw it, retrace up, and I knew it was just going to go up, and my target was VWAP. So I bought in 1038, so around like right here, had a little bit of drawdown, and I held it up for, you know, $2 straight. I just held it, and that one had a nice return of 90%. This move right here, just a dollar, or I don't even know, 1038, 495.7. Yeah, like $1.50, you know. So not $2, but $1.50. I just held it, and that was a 90% profit right there. And then the third trade that I took was actually on this candle right here. As soon as I got out, right, I saw futures rejecting VWAP. You know, so I was like, okay, so the day's almost over, and we're not just breaking through this. So there's no way we're going to come back and test, you know, the 600s, 650s, you know? So there's not enough time. So, you know, the only other option is to go down. And I think some sort of news came out this area or around this time as well, like 1250, 1245, but we just flushed straight down, you know? So this was a nice put that I bought around here. I bought in at 0.15 and I sold it at 0.45. So that was a straight like 200% profit right there that I held it. But if you held it all the way, this was like over here at 496 or 496.3 or whatever. That was only like 50, 60 cents straight. But if you held it all the way over here, that was 1,200% return in 15 minutes, no drawdown. So I was pretty annoyed about that. But because I was in 100 contracts, I was in for like $3,000, and I made $7,000 off of it. But if I held it all the way, that would have been like $30,000. So I was pretty upset about that. But it is what it is, you know. You're not always gonna know how far it's gonna drop. I should have left runners, but that was my mistake. It's the end of the day. I'd already made a shit ton of money, so I didn't want to risk it too much. So yeah, and then the last trade that I took, but I didn't alert it to the Discord, was over here. Once I saw us retracing back around here, and I saw us going up, and there was no way we're going to come down again. That was just my intuition. So I took a long at the 576 area right here, and I've been holding on to that trade. So I'm up 50 points on it right now. It might be like 40-ish something, but that's the last trade that I'm in right now. So yeah, basically playing fib levels, support, you know, using VWAP for resistance, and you know, seeing timing that right on the Qs and getting into trades is a really good method, you know. Because if you're just looking at this, you're not going to know. But since price moves so much on the futures, once you get like a general direction, you can easily snipe entries, you know, for the Qs, you know. And the VWAP works really well. And you know, if you took, oh, well, you can't trade ETFs, you know, at night. But you know, if you took a long on your funded account, you know, you pass in one day, you know. If you're on the eval phase, you pass in one day. So yeah, that's the recap of all the trades that I took today and how I used the futures to you know, make the trades on the Qs. Another good trade would have been, you know, just longing off that pullback, but I was focused on my futures trade because I was in 5 contracts on my live account, so I didn't do that. But if I did that, I would have been up like, you know, another $20,000 on the day. But yeah, this was an insane rally up, and I was just focused on this. I didn't do this. So since I got out of this, I wanted to, you know, come back to the ETFs. So yeah, that's my thought process. Let me know if you guys have any questions, either in the comment section down below or in the Discord. Just at me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys found this helpful. And I'll see you guys later. All right. Bye.